So you can know you guys had the nerves to commercialize the planet and sell out the original people who the planet was made for. So I want you to pay good attention to the lights. All these lights you're going to see making the same light patterns as the sun. You see? That's a street light that's making the same pyramid illuminations as the sun does to show you the electromagnetic spectrum is synchronized with everything, including this water. See, you guys don't know how things work because you've been given Jesus. And that is not science. That is fairy tales along with Peter Pan and Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny and Jesus. All that bullshit is all in one unique package because this water is going to show you just how unimportant those comic book fairy tales are. You got Peter Pan, Spider-Man, Batman, the Incredible Hulk, alright? All this white-made fairy tale come out of a book bullshit that has got the mindsets of everybody on the planet in stagnant lockdown. And the real energy that's powerful enough to put it in the mindsets of men to create a light bulb and still control the light bulb. See, still control the light bulbs. Do you understand? See them blinking? Do you understand how my power is connected with the universe like that? Do you guys think that I'm a freaking joke after I've showed you who the fuck I am? Did you see the green lights in the damn bus? I mean, come on. You guys need to wake up. I'm not a joke. I'm so loving and so to the point of getting fed up with you guys where I'm going to do some shit to make you people really understand this is not a joke. I told you I like tornadoes. But I like all the elements. Otherwise, why did I make them? Tell me that. Did you know that a cough was all the elements combined together? Did you know that a speck of dust could not exist without all the elements being combined together? Do you see the green lights in the bus? Why would the lights in the bus be green? Well, because the Tsar said let it be so. And that's how I roll. See the green lights looking like the sun? See how I roll? Sun. Okay, so we still doing it. We getting our thing done and all that good stuff. So all this stuff is in Illinois. It's like I told you guys, that city is going to be destroyed. But yeah, I'm going to be really seriously knowing that I bet you the mods, Minister Farrakhan, is going to be perfectly untouched. Because they're the only melanated people on the earth that knows the importance of trying to return to a nation. So why would the universe, who wants us melanated people to return back to a nation of self, want to eradicate that? I very seriously doubt that that would happen. And if it did happen, it would only be because the universe has a unique plan that I won't try to tamper with. Because I am wise enough to know that I don't know everything that my Creator knows. But I'm wise enough also to know that since my Creator created me, thus am I my Creator. See how that works? So now I'm sure that all these people over here right now is not thinking about their jobs. They're not thinking about getting Daisy in the backseat of their truck. They're not thinking about no freaking Hennessy. Okay, they're not thinking about none of this shit that otherwise will have their minds all fettered up. Where they totally disregard all this water that we take for granted and pollute. And every damn thing we do to it. And we done made enemies with the water. And the water saying, I need to kill them, you know, because I be trying to supply life to everything else. Fish and all kind of stuff that needs me to stay pure. But these idiots, white people, because us melanated people lived on this earth billions of years without causing this type of stuff. Because we always knew that our earth was complete the way our Creator made it. It's you white people who can't live unless you make all these structures and this materialism. Because you don't have spirituality to be able to understand the importance of the forest and how it should stay as the most inclement. The most intricate part of any ecosystem is the ecosystem. So when you see a marshland that don't care that if you destroy it, that you're going to kill all the fish and the tadpoles and all the aquatic plants, and everything, and the sun sits there and watch you do it, the sun gonna write in the book how detrimental you are to everything. And now here you motherfuckers done build all these concentration camps. And that's because all of you dull-witted people, all you Caucasians in China, as well as all of the governments of this planet, conspired to eliminate all us melanated people, all us gods and goddesses, and all this stuff has been going on and written down by universal observers. As you see this police car right here, it ain't shit, because the guy that's driving it probably is a crook like never before. They come around here flashing their light colors are the colors that my father designed to be policing official colors. And here they are with their phony asses had an urge to attack the children of the universe. And we knew you were going to do that. And we're going to drown you motherfuckers. Real simple. See, these guys who own all these houses, if I would have drove my truck down these alleys trying to sustain myself after they've stolen everything from me, this truck with a big star on it, Popo, all got his hands in my pockets and shit. What are you doing out here? Why ain't you dead? Why ain't you in jail? Let me try to find a way to lock you up. Okay, so you could be a tool of mine. Because that's how I get down. But see all this water? Coming to drown you motherfuckers. That's really the truth. You know, this is what really gets me. They say, should GOP fight Obama on gun control, right? And then they say yes or no. But look, they force you to pick no. Because you have to push the X to get that shit out of there. So you subconsciously select no. The X should, you know what they should have did? They should have put this green box right here, this red box right here, and then had this X right here to the side where it was no type of intimidation. Because they forced me to select no when I wanted to get this shit out of my face. Because I get sick of things popping up that I did not want. This is the tricks they play with our mind. That's why the water is not going to be able to be bribed. Nor the sunlight, nor the air, nor the earthquakes, or the mudslides. They are all ordained and contained inside of the spiritual energy. The elemental forces that are here are using these elements on the earth to eradicate the earth disturbers. Know that. I've been warning you, and you guys been overlooking me. I'm like, you know, you guys should help support my effort because I'm trying to stop genocide. All you stupid motherfuckers want Jesus. So where is he? See these jobs right here that you guys didn't want black people to have? You cut down all the trees so you can make money off the lumber. And look now, with all this going on, what do they got to do? Oh, let's rush out there and save the lumber. But then you won't do shit to save black people from dying all over the planet. But this lumber is so important. But when we was down there drowning, Hurricane Katrina, you motherfuckers wasn't nowhere to be found. And then when you did decide to come 5-6 months later, you had the nerve to glamorize yourself on TV showing some white man helping a black lady after you motherfuckers drowned us. See, this is the brainwashing that you guys have been using, but you're not going to brainwash this water. You're not going to bribe this water, okay? Go on out in the woods and hide where you went and murdered everyone. You snuck out here with your guns and found men and women. You murdered the man and then raped the shit out of this woman before you murdered her. This is the type of stuff that is coming back around to be judged from your behavior right now. All of, like I told you, all of your materialism will be destroyed. You have this water washing down steel bridges now, completely uprooting it from the foundation. That's what I was telling you about, how this water is going to make this earth be a quagmire. That means that the elemental forces is going to be at war with Korea as well as China. That's what stopped the Nazis and the Russians in World War I. God dumped so much snow on their ass, froze their ass to death. That's the only reason they stopped fighting and warning. These bastards was out in the middle of freaking minus 40-degree weather, fighting each other. I can't believe these barbarians. And this is why the earth has decided right now, you know what, I got this. I'm going to destroy their homes first. I'm going to kill their children. You know, and I hate to say that, but you guys are so dull with it. You won't get it unless I tell you. They're killing your children. They're destroying the school buses and showing you deliberately what they are after. They're saying, we've had it with you guys. See, the playground. You see? That's what I'm saying to you. That's how they work with me. They tell me what to say before I say it. Because they know what's up. They know all. And when I say they, I mean those light entities and those spaceships. that talk to me. They be sending women into my dream to talk to me. One of the girls coming to my dream is this lady right here. I swear, I'm not lying to you guys. I tell you, I used to see this girl everywhere, and I was like, you know, just a woman, no big deal. But I mean, she's really gorgeous, but I didn't see anything that was synonymous with what my mission here on earth was about her. I just knew she was a really adorable lady and that she had some strange type of aura about her because she's really a genuinely clean girl. But the thing is, this woman started coming into my dreams talking to me, and I was like, damn, she looks so familiar. Then one day I saw her ass, and I was like, oh shit, that's the lady that's been coming in. And it's a lady from India, and that's how the elements work. They will put things right. You could be needing $10, and I swear somebody walked right up to you as he gave it to you. So, you know, it is what it is. So the water, you guys messed up when you was having your little factories and shit. You didn't mind pouring your little solvents and all your contaminants that you had to get out of your way so you could keep making more profit. So you poured it into the water. And you killed fish and plant life and everything. And then you took African nationals and wanted to bring them to the Americas. And when they died on your boat, you contaminated the water with them. So much that the sharks actually changed their migration pattern and started following the slave ship. I mean, the shark was so smart. He was like, you know, these guys always throw bodies overboard. All I got to do is follow them around and I can eat effortlessly. You know, and it was just really the universe paying testimony to what you guys were doing, because the sharks will say, hey, they were throwing the bodies overboard because I was eating them. And you can't get mad at me because you made me a shark. So God, you made me a shark, so how can you get mad at me for being a shark? And God will say, you're right. So all those essays that were standing on the corner busting all those guns at each other, do you think they might have been manufactured by the white man God Jesus? And the shark will look at God and say, of course they were. I mean, the white man was able to make me be a shark that changed my migration patterns that was given to me by the universe because I could think. And I used to follow the vibrational path of the fish. But one day while frolicking after fish, someone decided to throw a nigger overboard. And me being partial and not having a problem with dark meat, I just naturally decided that I'm going to follow this boat forever. And I did. And they would go to the west coast of Africa, sometimes the east coast. But they always picked up fresh meat for me, and thus to this day it's in my genetic archive that black meat is tasty. But I don't grab it within a 50-mile radius of shore, unless of course they're out there and God tells me to. But for the most part, I wait 50 miles out, and when I see the ship, I know that it's loaded with chunky tender victuals for me, and so I follow it. There it is. And back to the essays, yes, because if the white man God can make a shark act peculiar, I'm sure that he otherwise could make humans act peculiar, especially after he's stolen the earth and built his concrete and steel structures everywhere and eradicated the regular food source. And since he took away the regular food source and started feeding people McDonald's and Jack Off in the Box and Auto Treaters and all this shit that people run to get their food, all these stupid commercials is how he really in, that I don't have time for, but I just have to deal with them because he's God and he's stolen the world and he can just advertise whatever he wants, and it's really freaking disturbing. I mean, it is. That even though you don't want someone to constantly bombard you with their theologies, you have to deal with it. And then you end up with women that doesn't see completeness in themselves. So they buy his wigs because he's sublining suggestions to them everywhere. See how that works?